you want to discover the true natural beauty of Fujairah's underwater world, you need to travel only a short distance from Dubai to the east coast of the United Arab Emirates.
When it comes to diving within the UAE, there's no question that the east coast, along the shores of Aqah and Fujairah, and all the way down to the other enclaves along this coastline, are the best dive sites and the best diving in the UAE. I've been diving in these waters now for over 25 years and had a chance really to explore most of the coastline of the Arabian Peninsula. I've dived pretty much in every sea surrounding the area. And over the time, what I've obviously been aware of is the growth in the diving industry and the growth of interest for people wanting to learn how to dive. And the UAE has always really been an epicenter for that growth, in line with its appeal as a destination and as an exciting activity for which the residents in the UAE can be involved.
Here on the shores of the Indian Ocean, the Meridien Aqah is home to the UAE's biggest dive operator, Al Boom Diving.
Al Boom Diving is one of the biggest dive operation in the area or in the Gulf area. We are #1 in certification for the Gulf area because actually right now we have this option, which is e-learning, which allow the guest coming from Europe or coming from any destination to finish his theory online and just come to us to do the practical part.
From the moment you arrive, Al Boom is geared to introduce you to a fascinating new world of underwater magic. Training is available in various languages. Classes are conducted in an ideal setting.
The good thing about it, it's inside the hotel. That means that people come to the hotel, they don't need to go out, straight away go to the dive center and you're ready to dive.
From classroom to pool sessions, the PADI training is designed for all. You will learn about the technical principles and physics of diving, through to equipment selection, assembly, and then taught the practical skills through in-water training. Whether first-time try dives to full-on open water certification, Al Boom Diving is situated close to the East Coast's finest dive sites and the best dive sites in the whole UAE.
We have more than 10 or 15 diving sites, which is perfect for beginners and even for advanced divers.
A fleet of dedicated dive boats are equipped with all safety equipment, and divers are accompanied by professional dive masters and instructors.
We see life forms, marine life, that are part of that great Indo-Pacific ecology. That is, we have marine life here that we also might see in places as far away as Hawaii. Which obviously indicates just how connected the marine environment is. It's a great location to see all manner of different cetaceans, whales and dolphins, and all the myriad reef fish that are associated with the Indian Ocean. As a filmmaker involved in natural history production, I really have over the years appreciated the proximity to the Indian Ocean more than anything. Recently we've started a project Shark Quest Arabia, which is assessing the status of sharks and in particular whale sharks in the seas surrounding the Arabian Peninsula. And this east coast, along the shores from Aqah all the way up into the Musandam, are exceedingly important to the ongoing research. What's really special about this east coast is obviously the access and the fact that we are the gateway to the Musandam Peninsula. Now, the Musandam Peninsula is without question one of the last remote wilderness areas in northern Arabia, and in terms of marine life is staggering in that it's largely pristine and escaped the worst impacts of El Nino that has affected other areas in the Indian Ocean, and in my opinion is probably one of the best diving locations anywhere in Arabia. It may lack the visibility that the Red Sea offers, but actually it more than makes up for that in the diversity of fish life. In fact, we see far more fish life here than we do in the Red Sea. These waters are affected by upwellings that are carrying nutrients up from the Indian Ocean, and they're channeling through the narrow Straits of Hormuz, which at its narrowest is around 45 kilometers wide. And in so doing, it's carrying all of this nutrient-rich water into the Gulf, and if you like, you could equate it to being an artery that is sustaining the ecosystems of the Arabian Gulf. Along with those nutrients, of course, is a staggering amount of marine life, and it's bringing all of the food types and plankton species, which are of course both phytoplankton and zooplankton, that are sought after by a lot of the marine life, the fish that are actually eating these nutrients. Probably the most important of which is obviously whale sharks, and what we see here in the Musandam are very important feeding grounds. But moreover, and in line with recent research, we're seeing that these whale sharks are predominantly female, which is different to other areas of the Indian Ocean where most of the aggregations and sightings that occur are male. So the kind of research and information that we're part of relating to whale sharks is creating new and emerging information and data that is helping scientists to understand about the status of whale sharks in the whole Indian Ocean.
The combination of Le Meridien Aqah's 5-star hospitality and relaxing atmosphere, together with the professional, friendly service at Al Boom Diving, makes for the perfect diving destination for those wishing to sample the magic of the finest diving in the UAE.